I'm Dan from the International Recruitment Team. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're safe and well. Today, it's time to get down to business as we take a look at the great range of programs and opportunities available at Federation Business School. We're lucky to be joined by two senior academics. Dr. Helen Weedon, Associate Dean for Teaching and Quality, will introduce the key strengths of the business school and explain why it's an excellent choice for international students. Professor Andrew O'Loughlin, Program Manager for Master of Business Administration, will discuss the different postgraduate options and great industry connections we offer here at Federation. I'll also be introducing the university and taking you through our full range of business and commerce degrees. This year, Federation University is very proud to be celebrating our 150th anniversary as an institution, making us the third oldest provider of higher education in Australia. At least that's one good thing about 2020. The university is based in the beautiful regional city of Ballarat, just an hour on the train from Melbourne, in the state of Victoria, in the southeast corner of Australia. We also now have campuses in Melbourne itself, the regional Victorian area of Gippsland, and in Brisbane, the capital city of Queensland. Federation University has an outstanding reputation for teaching quality, student support, and graduate employment. In fact, according to the Good Universities Guide 2020, we're currently rated the #1 university in Victoria for teaching quality, student support, full-time graduate employment, and median graduate starting salary. So students who study with us enjoy a world-class learning experience and outstanding employment outcomes, finding jobs faster and earning higher salaries than graduates from any other university in Melbourne or across Victoria. Our tuition fees are very competitive and we offer a range of valuable scholarships, helping you to afford the cost of study. We offer small class sizes, personalised support, and industry-relevant courses across a wide range of study areas, including arts, engineering, IT, nursing, social work, and teacher education. But today we're here to talk about business. Federation Business School has an outstanding reputation for excellence in teaching and learning, with high-quality programs and small class sizes, offering a personalised learning approach in a supportive and inclusive environment. Our degrees have a strong focus on industry-relevant skills and trends, with a commitment to work-integrated learning and excellent industry connections across all of our campuses. We're also very competitively priced by Australian standards, and we offer scholarships for both tuition fees and student accommodation on campus. As you can see, Federation Business School achieves outstanding results in government student and graduate surveys. According to the Good Universities Guide 2020 edition, Federation is currently ranked the #1 university in Australia for teaching quality, learner engagement, and skills development for business students, as well as the #1 in Victoria for student support and overall quality of education. We're also the #1 in Victoria for full-time graduate employment and median graduate starting salary, both in general and for the business school in particular. Federation Business School offers degrees across all of our campuses. Here's our Mount Helen campus, just 15 minutes on a bus from the centre of Ballarat. Ballarat's a really attractive, affordable, and interesting regional city with a growing population and great employment opportunities for skilled graduates. As you can see, the campus is surrounded by nature, but we also have world-class facilities and a major technology park right next door, with offices of multinational companies like IBM and Concentrix. Our Berwick campus is located in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, in one of the fastest growing and most affordable and multicultural parts of the city. The spacious modern campus is just 5 minutes walk from the train station, offering easy access to all the entertainment and opportunities of Australia's second largest city. In Gippsland, our campus is located in the town of Churchill, a small regional town 160 kilometres east of Melbourne. The Gippsland campus is situated close to the Latrobe Valley power industry and water industry, and we have excellent opportunities for student placement, research, and graduate jobs. And in Brisbane, we have an award-winning architecturally designed campus right in the centre of the city that specialises in providing business and IT education to international students. Our Brisbane campus has state-of-the-art facilities, outstanding student support services, and really wide-ranging industry connections to help students network and develop their skills. We have a semester-free intake coming up at Brisbane this November, so if you're interested in studying in Australia's fastest growing capital city for employment, please register for our Brisbane campus webinar on Tuesday, 28th of July. Meanwhile, back in today's webinar, I'm very happy to introduce our first expert speaker, Dr. Helen Weedon, Dean of Teaching and Quality at Federation Business School. Helen has been at Federation since 2011, when she arrived to lead the development of our Bachelor of Applied Management, a pathway degree for diploma graduates. As a lecturer, she specializes in management, and she's held senior roles as Associate Dean for Learning and Teaching and Academic Undergraduate Programs Manager, with a focus on work-integrated learning. Before joining Federation, Helen developed extensive experience as an educator and senior leader in secondary education. So welcome, Helen. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Dan. I'm really pleased to be here today to talk about the business school.
It's great to have you here. You've been at Federation Business School for nearly a decade now.
Yes.
What would you say are the main strengths of the school?
Well, the school is brilliant. It has really small class sizes, and that really enables you as a student to get to know the lecturers, and that's a really great position to be in if you're coming to a country for the first time. You get to meet your lecturer, you get to know them, and in a small class size, you get to know your classmates very quickly too. Accompanied with the small class sizes is a great range of help. So Federation Business School has spent a lot of time working with students to find out what it is that international students need when they come to the new country. And we are pleased to say that we have a wide range of resources and facilities that will help you adapt to the ever-changing nature of education, but also adopt your new country. We have staff who are well qualified and experienced, and we are gradually becoming well known for our research outputs. Our strength is probably the fact that our courses are aligned with industry, that you will be able to have an industry experience and you will enjoy the rewards of networking with industry. We have strong pathways from the undergraduate degree to the MBA, and we have a great mix of domestic and international students.
Yeah, we do. So we also have campuses in major city and regional locations. What would you say are the different benefits the business students experience in these different locations?
Okay, so if you are a student who really loves the hustle and bustle of a city and really enjoys the cosmopolitan lifestyle, then I guess you might head to Brisbane or maybe to Berwick. If you are the quiet type and quite enjoy nature and love being outdoors and communing with nature, then you might prefer our Gippsland or our Mount Helen campus. Each campus is strongly aligned with each other. The quality of education is the same, and the quality of the teaching is the same. So it depends on your personality and whether or not you really enjoy being with large crowds of people, or whether you enjoy the nice serenity of the country.
Thanks, Helen. I know you've worked closely with our work integrated learning. So Federation Business School has a really good reputation for work integrated learning. Can you explain what that actually means in practice for our students?
Okay, most students want to come to university with the great outcome of a job at the end, and we have done a lot of research in the business school to find out what sorts of skills and aptitudes that students need in order to secure employment. So we have worked very strongly with industry. Over the last few years, we have ensured that students have got access to work integrated learning. So work integrated learning comes in many forms. It might be that you might spend some time in a workplace. It might mean that the workplace comes to us and that you will actually solve real life problems in the classroom. It might mean that you have industry speakers come to you, but whatever way that you look at it, work integrated learning is a way that you can connect with industry and give you those strong skills to enable you to be competitive when you leave university for a job.
Yeah, and it definitely seems to be working. We have consistently excellent graduate outcomes in terms of employment and starting salary. Why do you think that is? Okay,
so recent data has told us that 96% of our graduates gain employment within 6 months of leaving university, which is really, really good. Why? Because I think Federation University students are well prepared for the workforce. We don't just prepare you by giving you content. We have a curriculum and courses that enable you to develop a suite of skills and knowledge, learning what is sometimes called soft skills, but those I like to call them employable skills. So you are well prepared for the workforce, and you are well prepared to work either domestically or internationally. You can take those skills with you. So I would say that Federation Business School is the great place to come if you really are really serious about wanting to have a holistic education.
Okay, great. And finally, I said before that you led the development of our Bachelor of Applied Management, which is an online pathway degree for diploma graduates with significant industry experience. Could you just tell us a little bit more about that program?
Yeah, I'd love to. I've proudly been involved in that program for 10 years, and that program is one that allows people who haven't got a university undergraduate degree to come into university in a staged process. So you would have VET qualifications that would enable you to access the higher ed at a third year level. So from home, online, you can complete years 1 and year 2 and year 3 now at Federation Uni, or we would recognise your vocational qualifications and give you credit for those into the program. It's a great pathway program. Those students who complete the BAM, or the Bachelor of Applied Management, also have access to the MBA. So this is a program whereby you are matching your skills and your knowledge with an industry focus to get a qualification that will enable you to be a level entry manager. If you really do think that that's where you'd like to go, then I'd sort of get you to consider the Bachelor of Applied Management as a stepping stone to a middle management job.
Okay, great. Yeah. Thanks, Helen. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for that great summary of the options and outcomes at Federation Business School. Before our second speaker, I'd like to quickly run through the range of business and commerce programs that we offer at Federation Business School, giving some details about costs, entry requirements, and locations. Just a quick mention first about scholarships. All international business and IT students currently receive an automatic 16% tuition fee scholarship for their entire degree. This scholarship will still apply to students who start with us at the Brisbane campus in semester 3, November 2020, but the scholarship will reduce to 12% from semester 1 next year, which still saves students up to $10,000 off of a business degree. We're also currently offering significant reductions on online study for offshore international business and IT students during the COVID pandemic. For 2021, when hopefully things will be returning to more like normal, students who study onshore at our campuses in Victoria, Ballarat, Berwick and Gippsland can also receive our accommodation scholarship, which means you can live on campus for at least 1 semester without paying any rent. Having accommodation arranged for you and at very limited cost really helps you to settle into your studies, especially when you're only 5 minutes walk from campus. We don't offer the accommodation scholarship in Brisbane, but we do offer a free 16-week professional internship program, matching every one of our successful graduates to a carefully chosen company where they'll gain highly valuable skills and experience. Brisbane is Australia's fastest growing capital city for employment, and this scholarship offers a great opportunity to get your career up and running. Okay, now let's get to the programs. Our Bachelor of Business degree enables students to perfect their professional skills through core subjects like accounting, creativity and innovation, and management principles. The degree offers flexible single and double major options in entrepreneurship, marketing, management, and human resource management. All students share a common first year so they can change their mind and change their major before starting their second year. And thanks to our commitment to work integrated learning, all students undertake a practical placement, internship, or real-world project, building connections and getting first-hand insights into how companies really work. Our Bachelor of Commerce, Economics and Finance degree is designed for students interested in developing a career in banking, insurance, investment, stockbroking or corporate finance. The degree combines essential business skills with statistics, economics, accounting, flexible electives and the more technical courses needed for professional accreditation with major professional bodies. And we're excited to be launching our new Bachelor of Professional Accounting in Semester 1 2021. This program has been developed with industry consultation to provide a comprehensive subject range for aspiring professional accountants. Our previous Bachelor of Commerce Accounting degree was professionally accredited by CPA Australia and Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand, and we're very confident of achieving similar accreditation before the first students graduate from this new degree. All our business and commerce undergraduate degrees currently cost $25,900 per year. This is already a very competitive price, but we also have the automatic 16% tuition fee scholarship for all international business and IT students. So the cost of the degree is reduced to $21,756 per year for all successful applicants. In terms of entry requirements, all applicants must have successfully completed Australian Year 12 high school studies or the recognized equivalent in your home country. And for English, you need to have achieved an overall academic IELTS score of 6.0 with no band less than 6.0 or equivalent test score. Our business and commerce undergraduate degrees are available at all of our campuses. The next intake will be November at the Brisbane campus. We have regular intakes for all these degrees in March, July and November each year, and applications are already open for Semester 1 2021. The Bachelor of Applied Management degree that Helen spoke about earlier is a highly practical online degree that students can study if they'd like to convert an advanced diploma and significant relevant work experience into a bachelor level qualification. It costs $25,500 per year, reduced to $21,420 with the automatic 16% scholarship, and can also be started in semester 1, 2 or 3. Applicants must have previously completed an Australian Advanced Diploma or overseas equivalent in a relevant field and have significant work experience and can usually complete the degree in 1 year. At postgraduate level, Federation Business School has extensive experience of successfully delivering master degrees in business administration and professional accounting. Andrew will discuss our MBAs in more depth in a few minutes, but I'll just take you through their basic details. Our MBA International Business is a newly updated degree. Oh, sorry, I've gone one too far. Our MBA International Business is a newly updated degree aimed at students seeking to develop outstanding strategic, entrepreneurial and management skills. The carefully structured program includes a capstone professional experience module, enabling students to gain further confidence and experience working on a real-life project. Previous relevant work experience will benefit students on this degree, but it isn't an entry requirement of the program. At the Brisbane campus, we also offer MBA Health Services Management, a degree designed to enable students with experience or a strong interest in the healthcare sector to develop the key skills and specialist knowledge needed to step up into senior management positions. And finally, our Master of Professional Accounting provides a comprehensive course of study in accounting theory and practice. The degree is designed for students who haven't previously studied accounting in depth, and it's professionally recognised by CPA Australia and Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand. All these postgraduate programs currently cost $28,400 per year, which is reduced by the 16% automatic scholarship to $23,852 for all successful applicants. In terms of entry requirements, all applicants must have successfully completed a recognised 3-year Australian bachelor degree or international equivalent. MBA applicants with lower qualifications will be considered on a case-by-case basis, dependent on their previous work experience. For English, students need to have achieved an overall academic IELTS score of 6.0 with no band less than 6.0 or equivalent test score. Our MBA International Business is available at our campuses in Brisbane, Berwick and Ballarat. MBA Health Services Management is only in Brisbane, and MPA is available at either Brisbane or Berwick. Again, all of these degrees are available to start in Brisbane this November, and applications are also available for Semester 1 2021. We have regular intakes for all of these programs in March, July and November every year. Our second expert speaker today is Professor Andrew O'Loughlin. Program Manager for Master of Business Administration. Before joining Federation, Andrew was an Associate Professor at La Trobe University and Director of the La Trobe MBA program. He's also worked at Deakin and Monash Universities in Australia and a number of UK institutions. Prior to a career in academia, Andrew had over 20 years of managerial experience working for major companies in Asia and Europe. His research interests include creative problem solving, innovation, and operations management, and he's consulted extensively with companies including IBM, Vodafone, British Airways, and the Australian federal government. Andrew, thank you for being here. Let's start by talking about MBAs in general. If you could just tell us why do they remain such a popular postgraduate degree, and what benefits do you think a good MBA offers to students?
Oh, good afternoon, Dan. Look, I think one of the things that's often overlooked about the MBA is it's still very highly regarded by industry. It's a universal degree, and you'd be hard pressed to find a sector or a business sector overall that doesn't have people with an MBA. It provides what I would regard as a good skill set. It's very focused on problem solving and industry needs. It also has a strong emphasis on employment, and that really focuses the students towards what the next generation or level of employment might be. It also evolves as a degree, and we focused a little bit currently on the C19 sort of events that have taken place. And the new economy that's coming through is going to be quite different from the one that we've experienced, obviously. It's also, as a slight aside, it's also a very good harbour to kind of weather the economic storm in as well. It gives students the opportunity to reskill, look at employment opportunities, possibly change careers, and also think about a different focus in their career pathway as well.
Okay, great. I'm tempted. What do you think makes Federation University a great place to study an MBA?
Well, there's an old saying that is, I think, is appropriate here, which is to think global and act local. And I think that the MBA really does allow people to understand the possibilities of what happens in the international environment can be translated into the business environment locally. It's a great experience at Federation University. We're sort of out in the countryside, I guess, around the surrounds of Melbourne. So we have the benefits of both worlds, really, as I think Helen has alluded to earlier on. There's the sort of city area, and there's also the regional areas, and the regional areas are quite amazing. One of the other really important elements about the MBA, and certainly the way we teach it, is about building the network that's required. Networks are incredibly important, and the MBA really does thrive on students being able to build an important network to be able to look through possible employment going forward. The other element, which I have alluded to already, is that we are very employment focused. And we have taken the MBA, I think, to another level. I've taught on quite a number of MBAs globally, and I still do teach into a couple. And I think that this MBA is one of the best that I've come across. So I think it's an extremely good, well-focused MBA that has a very strong emphasis on employment going forward.
Okay, great. So for international students, we offered two different MBA streams, International Business and Healthcare Services Management. Can you explain a bit more about what these different programs involve?
Okay, they follow a similar pathway. They're not distinctly different. It's when they get into the specialist areas that there is a clear difference. So for the health services management, there is a focus on the contemporary issues that actually underpin health services management itself. Policy, there's a strong policy focus. Leadership in health services management, and this is specifically about that particular sector and industry. And then we look at evidence and evidence-based practice. Now, the important component here is that this is actually taught by the School of Nursing as well. So we have experts coming in and actually delivering that particular course. It's very well received. The students do very well. Employment prospects on completion are very high. The IB structure, or international business structure, as you sort of understand, really does focus on the international business environment. So we look at things like marketing in the international environment, and that's increasingly important as we move towards a much more globally integrated world. And if nothing else, COVID-19 has actually shown us that the integration of economies is extremely important. Focus on international business, obviously, and then we look at developing leaders within that global context, and that's a really good, that's a very good course. It focuses on the skills that people need to be able to deliver on the promise, if you like, that business has. And then we look very much at international management going forward.
Okay, great. So you talked a bit about networking before. Can you explain a bit more now about the industry connections we offer and the opportunities we provide to engage with companies and work on real life projects?
Yeah, absolutely. The final element within both the health services management and the international business is a project, and the project is industry based. It can lead certainly to possible employment with the person or with the company that you may be working with. It also gives students the opportunity to really experience what it's like to be working in Australia and working with businesses. We have a lot of businesses that give up their time to be able to give those students those experiences. Sometimes it's paid work, sometimes it isn't, sometimes it works on a slightly, I guess, on a more sort of experiential basis rather than paid basis. But it is a really good opportunity for the students to build a much broader network with businesses and also with companies within Australia. It's a great project. It's a lot of fun as well. Most of the students that are involved with this really do enjoy it, and certainly they do share that information amongst each other. And as I say, it does build that lively network that people need.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Andrew, for those great insights into the MBA programs that we offer and the industry connections.